Snakes are dreadful predators that often physically dominate their prey. While snakes on land are a nightmare to many animals, water snakes terrify fish, crabs, and other snakes. Even though most water snakes aren't venomous, they still have efficient ways of taking down their targets. Today, we list 14 barbaric moments when water snakes attacked and hunted their prey mercilessly. Number 14. Snake attacks fish. Water snakes frequently attack fish without bothering about their size. Since fish are the most plentiful creature underwater, they form a major part of most water snakes' diet. This fish has fallen into the clutches of a particularly vicious water snake. The attacker bites and then latches on to the prey, and then tangles around the creature, preventing it from swimming away. This clip shows a snake trying to gulp down a live fish. It is trying desperately to fit the fish in its mouth, when another snake arrives and starts tugging at the same fish. While this tug-of-war is underway, the fish has been out of water for some time, but it seems to be holding on to its life. The two predators remain locked in battle, and we'll never know which of them came out on top here. Here, the snake is caught onto a plump fish in the shallow waters, where the fish can't escape as easily. Even though the fish struggles and flaps around, the snake's grip seems to be sure. Number 13. Water snake versus crab. It isn't easy to go up against crabs, especially since they are armored enemies. But despite the shell, the water snakes target them for an easy meal, even though swallowing them can get difficult. A snake is on the prowl and is looking for a good meal. Crabs continue to loiter around the river and have no clue that they are in big trouble. The snake approaches the crabs and quickly captures one, but eating it is not that easy as the crab is simply too large for this snake to fit in its mouth. The only solution is to break it down, and that's what the water snake does. It dismembers the catch first. Number 12. Water snake versus eel. Eels are often mistaken as snakes due to their similar shape. However, eels are just fish that look like snakes, and they face imminent threat from real water snakes just like many other species of fish do. The water snake is fighting a serious battle with an eel here. It has an edge over the eel in terms of overall strength and size, but grabbing an eel is no easy task. The slippery creature manages to escape unhurt after tangling with the predator for a while. Number 11. Banded sea krait versus eel. Sea kraits are feared hunters of the deep seas. Due to their color, they often resemble some fish species, but what makes them effective is their potent venom. In a one-on-one face-off with eels, the banded sea krait may fare well, or it could lose its own life too. In this shocking clip, the sea krait tries to drown the moray eel. The two wrestle with each other as the eel and snake wriggle uncontrollably. It's difficult to see which of them has the upper hand here. Eventually, the snake seems to have total control and eats the prey while it's still alive. Number 10. Cottonmouth versus rattlesnake. Cottonmouths are the only venomous water snakes in North America. Needless to say, this venom makes them more dangerous than most other water snakes out there. So much so that this particular serpent can even take down the feared rattlesnake with just one bite. The rattlesnake is venturing alone while a cottonmouth observes it. Being larger, the cottonmouth warns and immediately bites the face of the rattlesnake. The strong bite is just too much as it has crushed the rattle's head. The cottonmouth doesn't show any mercy and gobbles the rattlesnake whole. It's spectacular to see one venomous snake swallowing another one of the dangerous serpents out there. Number 9. Snake versus crayfish. Crayfishes are relatively easy animals to prey on for snakes, and they are present in sufficient numbers to satiate the water snakes in their territories. But what about the pincers and the armor of the crayfish? Well, the snakes seem to have a way around that as well. Beneath the pond, a crayfish is swimming around. A snake enters the pond and searches for a crayfish. The crayfish are known to shed their armor every few months. The old shell comes off and the new shell remains soft initially. This is the perfect time for water snakes to strike and take down these animals. Here, the vulnerable crayfish observes the snake and tries to hide, but it is too late, as the snake captures it hastily and goes on its way. Number 8. Chinese water snake hunting. Chinese water snakes are smart predators that target a range of marine animals. Though mildly venomous, they mostly rely on incapacitating their prey immediately. A Chinese water snake has observed a creature in the water and quickly nabs it. It's not clear what the creature is, but the hunt is absolutely stunning to watch. Number 7. Diamondback water snake versus catfish. Catfishes are slippery creatures, and it can be challenging for their predators to nab them. They are very agile and can resist attacks, but they still remain in danger of unexpected snake attacks. The catfish is quite fat, yet the diamondback water snake has nabbed it. But the catfish is putting up an awful lot of struggle. The snake repositions and tries to widen its mouth to swallow the catfish. It tightens its grip, but its prey is still breathing. After minutes of struggle, the snake tries to drag the fish towards land. Finally, the serpent starts to swallow the fish from the head end, while performing something similar to a death roll. Number 6. Water snake attacks frog. Frogs do not stand a chance against most snakes unless they are exceptionally large, strong, and venomous. They can rarely outmatch the speed of a snake in water, and this interferes with the frog's ability to escape. The water snake has already completed the hardest part, catching the frog. Now, it pulls the heavy animal back, which isn't much of an easy task either. The frog uses its body weight as leverage desperately to escape in the water. Yet, the snake refuses to give up. As the fight goes on, the frog has managed to reach the depths of the water, but the determined snake is still biting onto its back. The tug-of-war continues for some more time before the frog manages to slip past the snake and quickly escape. This snake is on the prowl to target its favorite meal, a black-spotted pond frog. The snake's search continues, and then it spots what it has been looking for. Using perfect camouflage, the snake silently approaches the frog and attacks it. The frog manages to escape. Then, it makes another attempt, yet the frog dodges and survives. So far so good for the frog. The snake is relentless in its pursuit. As the frog takes refuge in the water, the snake aims for it again, but this time too, the frog escapes. Eventually though, the frog's luck runs out as the serpent finally grabs it with a sudden strike. Now, the prey can't do much as the snake clamps down hard on its back. In this shocking clip, this snake is pulling a frog's legs. The frog stiffly clings onto the stems of the grass and croaks. However, the attacker in this case is extremely strong, and the frog can hold on for only so long. In the end, it's dragged away and probably ends up as the snake's meal. Number 5. Ribbon snake attacks leopard frog. Ribbon snakes are like any other snakes and frogs from a large part of their diet. Since ribbon snakes are non-venomous, they have to rely on tactics and brute strength when trying to hunt a frog. In this clip, leopard frogs can be seen relaxing in the mud, oblivious to the danger they are about to face in just a while. A ribbon snake arrives at the place to spoil their fun. Immediately, the frogs look for an escape route, but it is too late for one frog. A ribbon snake has caught a frog, and it desperately tries to free itself. The frog tries to inflate like a balloon to deter the ribbon frog from gobbling it up, but this strategy doesn't seem to work in this case. The snake then quickly terminates its life by swallowing it alive. Number 4. Northern water snake eating bullfrogs. Well, bullfrogs aren't just any other frog. These animals are usually much bigger than ordinary frogs. So, as you can imagine, snakes indeed find it challenging to subdue bullfrogs. What's risky for the snake is the fact that they may resist strongly and injure their attacker. This northern water snake is trying hard to drown a huge bullfrog, but it is not as easy as it tries to escape. The snake pulls the frog's leg, but it still croaks and tries to hop and save itself. The frog is bleeding badly, but doesn't seem to give up its fight for survival. Gradually, the snake manages to swallow this bullfrog after a brief struggle. That's how mighty the snake is. Number 3. Cottonmouth versus Copperhead snake. Cottonmouth snakes are venomous vipers and can easily destroy the tissues of their prey with just one bite. The copperhead too is a venomous member of the serpent family, so when the two clash, it is a fascinating and unpredictable sight to watch. The two snakes are fighting with each other. Maybe it is a fight for space and territory. They hit each other after raising their heads. This weird wrestling match, which resembles a dance and not a fight, goes on for a while, and there's no clear winner here. Number 2. Water moccasin eats snake. Water moccasins are brave predators with a venom that can easily kill anyone foolish enough to tangle with them. Besides other animals, water moccasins may also have other snakes in their crosshairs too. This water moccasin is taking a lot of risks here. It has grabbed the head of another serpent that's actually longer than the attacker. We don't know how the moccasin plans on keeping this meal down. Number 1. Water moccasin attacks and kills a mouse. Mice, irrespective of their size and experience, do not stand a chance against a venomous snake like a water moccasin. The water moccasin is not only much bigger, but it also has enough venom to take down rodents with ease. The water moccasin here is resting in its cage, when a mouse is dropped inside. The mouse tries to back off, but the moccasin is unsparing and brutally bites it. In just a while, the venom takes effect and the mouse slows down considerably. It is shivering rapidly as the snake looks on. After a while, the mouse becomes limp, and that's when the snake closes in and swallows the dead animal whole. That's all for today, folks. Which of these clips did you enjoy watching the most? Let us know in the comments. For more such thrilling videos, please subscribe to our channel. Plus, don't forget to like and share this video with your friends and family. In case you are interested in similar videos, do press the bell icon and turn on all the notifications for regular updates. Have a great day, and we hope to see you soon in another exciting video.